Well, it's Friday. I'm pretty chilly. I'm chilly. It's cold. We're going to the Grove. It's June 21st. Got my winter hat on here. Nah, I'm just kidding. It ain't cold. Holy shit. It's hot as balls. Wait a minute. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. It feels like 100 plus degrees. We're going to the Grove. Holy shit. Other place is canceled, but we're going. Yeah! Hi, I'm Billy Dietrich, sprint car mechanic and driver. I've been around racing my whole life, and it's pretty much all I know. We created this channel to share the good and the bad and everything in between. Our crew may not be the most experienced or professional, but we get it done and we have a good time doing it. We'll show you what it's really like racing weekly at some of the best tracks in central Pennsylvania. I'm also going to share some sprint car tutorials, mechanics, and parts, and whatever else I feel like. So like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. And enjoy the ride. Yeah, boy. All right, so on a serious note, we are going to the Grove tonight. It's very warm out. If you're local, you'll know it's been super hot. Other tracks have canceled for tonight and for actually the whole weekend. I see New Egypt canceled. Some other tracks just said, hey, it's too hot out. We're not going to put everybody through this. But we're going. Heather tonight is not going. It's so hot. It's miserable outside. I don't blame her one bit. It's my dad would say it's not fit for man nor beast. What am I? Okay, so enough of that. But I'm getting ready to pack the cooler up here. I'm gonna pack it full of ice and Gatorade. They did move the start time back to half an hour. Actually, for today and tomorrow at Lincoln, they moved it back a half an hour. I think Port Royal did this. I think Port Royal moved it back a whole hour, but they started a half an hour earlier than everybody else. So it's gonna be a hot one, but we're ready to rock and roll. Got my GoPro batteries charged. Bill's in charge of the video tonight, so look out. This could be interesting. Well, I'm getting ready to pull out of the shop, and just to put things in perspective a little bit, like I said earlier, Heather's not going tonight. It's too hot. My dad's not going. He never misses the races. It's that stinking hot out that probably until we get there, we won't know for sure, but I'm going to say there's going to be, a small crowd of people in the stands, and probably going to keep some race cars away too. People don't want to come out and bake in the sun. I don't blame them. We're going tonight because we've been, struggling with some stuff with the car. Next week is Speed Week starts, so we're trying to get a couple good nights in and just try and get some things dialed in, figured out. So otherwise, wouldn't be for that, I'm not sure we'd even be going. So we just loaded up, empty truck here, which is quite unusual. But I'm glad that Heather decided to stay home. It's just so stinking hot out. It's kids' night tonight also, so kind of a shame for that because, the weather's so hot. I wouldn't want to bring my kids out here. But anyway, I'm just getting ready to pull out. Something I don't normally do. Sorry, I had to say it. But next stop's Williams Grove. Heading out of here. Ready to rock and roll. Got my pit wipers on just like the Macho Man. The cream of the crop will rise to the top. Oh, yeah. All right, Tyler. What's the word, man?
Looks good right now. I think it'll get pretty dry though.
Why do you think that? Let me tap into some knowledge here.
There's a little bit of a breeze blowing. The sun's hot today. I don't know if you guys know that.
Sun's hot?
Yeah. I think it'll get pretty dry.
There's air conditioning in there. There's no AC in there. Tyler said it's getting dry down here.
All
I think that you're probably you're probably right. Nice sky. Kids night over here. You gonna get down that slide?
Only if it goes on YouTube.
What about if there's a white table over there talking shit?
Yep, I'm going. I'm jumping off the top of that thing for it.
Dropping the elbow?
Dropping the elbow.
Just like the Rock?
Just like the Rock.
Video to follow.
What? Hold on. What time is it?
11:43.
All right, it's 11:43 here. 133 Herman Avenue. I got some bitch ass people back here. But anyway, this is Tyler Khan's WWE. You see that white table over there?
Well, take care of my son.
That's the white table. And that table was talking shit earlier. Having gets fucked up.
Stupid.
How do you feel?
I feel like a real man. Thank you. Have a good night.
Okay, autograph session complete. Kids night. Just some more kids filing in here. Bouncy house over here. Cool slide, and they got a dunk tank. That looks alright. Hell yeah. They like today getting that dunk tank. Pretty cool. Doing a good job here. Drivers meeting's next. Alright, we got some goodies here.
Yeah.
What we got, man?
Alright, since we've been watching the videos,
Yep.
we know how much you love the Martin.
Hell yes. Can't go wrong.
Great last name from a guy whose last name is Martin.
Right. Perfect.
And since Heather says she likes the
Oh yeah.
cheddar and sour
Hell
cream
yeah.
onions,
She'll be happy with that. Heather's favorite. Oh,
well,
boy. You guys really
I
outdid
also-
yourselves here.
I also got a pickle in Heather.
Yep.
I got her 2 boxes of her macaronis,
Jeez.
so
Look at
she's
that.
got a spare.
Yep. We always know that's an issue. There ain't enough
Oh,
pasta
yes.
in the house.
And then Nate, since he's not around,
Yep.
he
He loves the gushers.
And then we also got 2 bags
Of course.
M&Ms for Dad.
Yep. Awesome. Well, thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate it. It'll all go
No problem.
be used well.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
We
Awesome.
watched the video,
Perfect.
so we picked up on the little hints.
Awesome. Thanks again.
Yep.
So here's what's going on. We're in the 3rd heat race / time trial groups. We're only timing against the cars in that heat race. So we're in the first part of that 3rd heat race. So there's 25 cars, probably no B mains. Time trials in warm-ups. So they're going to split the groups in half. So it'll be 6 groups total. So we'll watch 358 hot lap and then decide what's going on there. Straightaways look pretty dry already, so it's turn 1 and 2. So we're expecting it to, with all the heat to dry out pretty quick. So we're prepared to stay on top of the track surface with the setup with the car. So we'll see what happens after time trials. Timed hot laps tonight at the Grove. We're getting ready to go green. We just fired off. We're on into turn 3 here, and they're going to tell us on the radio we're going green this time. So the way the format is tonight, we got a time in our heat race group. And here we go. One green. On the hammer down the long front stretch. Williams Grove Speedway entering turn 1 on the gas. Here we go. We changed the car around a little bit this week, and I kind of like it. Feels pretty good there through the 1st and 2nd turn. Down here in 3 and 4 rolls around here pretty good. So, yeah, the car feels pretty handy. We get 3 laps here at speed, and I'm just kind of feeling it out a little bit. But as you can see with my hands on the steering wheel, I'm kind of going pretty straight, which is good. I could probably run it in just a little harder there, but I'm just trying to get confident in the car again after all the stuff we've been through in the last couple weeks here. But car feels pretty handy. I'm gonna end up 5th in my group, just missing the front row by not much at all, just a whisker on speed. But I'll take the blame for that. And I attribute that to just not quite driving quite hard enough there, which is a bad excuse. But you know, I'm just a little gun shy, but that's okay. We're making some big gains here from here on with the car, and we're gonna see that coming up here in the next few videos. But time hot laps going around here pretty good. Williams Grove Speedway. Yellow's out. We're gonna bring her in here and get ready for the heat race.
Race up next. We ended up time trial in 5th in our group. So it starts as 5th in the heat. I think everybody qualifies. I was just snug, not terrible, but just too snug for the track conditions. We thought it was a little drier than it was, but I just couldn't get off the turns without pushing and then having to recorrect the car and drive straight. So we freed the car up just a little bit. We're in the 3rd heat, but the track's actually looks pretty good. I think maybe all the humidity in the air is probably helping with the moisture in the track. So we'll try and pass some cars in the heat race. That's up next.
Heat race time, rolling all 5th. Heads up from the way we finished the heat race to the feature, I think, or some kind of weird invert. Either way, we just gotta try and pass a couple cars here. So green is out. I don't get a very good start here. I struggle with starting on the inside of the Grove, as you probably heard me say before. So Kyle gets me there on the start. Down here through 1 and 2. Follow him up the backstretch. I get a pretty good drive down the backstretch. He goes in here high. I shoot to the bottom. Get past him here down 3 and 4. Slide up in front of him, and we're heading down the home stretch. Currently in 5th spot. Like I said, everybody qualifies. I can see the 88's over the cushion here a little bit. So the top of the track's pretty fast tonight in 1 and 2, which is kind of unusual at the Grove. We hasn't really built a cushion down here at all. Usually in 3 and 4 is always a rough spot and cushion right there. And it kind of gets real narrow coming off the corner here. So we're able to just kind of hammer it down here in 1 and 2, right on the cushion. As you can see, he's over the cushion again. I close it right up on him here on the backstretch. And I'm just kind of waiting to see what he's going to do. He goes to the outside. I go to the inside. I slip under him here too. So we're up in the 4th. We're moving along pretty good. Eventually here, the 19M blows a motor, so we do end up, I believe, 3rd in this heat race. The 19M was running, I think, 2nd, going for the lead. He blew a motor, so it goes nonstop from green to checkered here. We're going to flip to the back cam, pick up the race, a little back cam footage. I think it's pretty cool here. Sometimes just to change the scenery. 2Ds right here, my rear bumper coming down the backstretch, going to the bridge. I think sometimes the back cam gives you a little different perspective on speed. So under Kyle, I just want to say that blue and white car is pretty cool looking. I like that white frame on there. So Kyle's a good guy. So on the hammer here, down the backstretch, like I said earlier, past the 17, we're closing in on the 88. Car's well running pretty good. I just gotta get up on the wheel a little better here. So we're 1 more lap here down the front stretch on the gas. 8-lap heat races tonight, goes by pretty quick. And they go nonstop, so when the track's faster, just on the hammer all the time. We're closing up on the 88 here, like I said earlier. And you're going to notice when I duck to the bottom here, he's going to be to the outside. And check out his brake rotors, just glowing orange. Right there, you can see it flickering behind the left rear tire. It's pretty cool to see that brake rotor glowing. So heat race is over. Made it through the heat race pretty good. I'm happy with the car. On to the A main.
All right, 5th to 3rd in the heat race. Car was actually really good. I could drive the car on water where I wanted to. I had to adjust a little bit. Fireworks here tonight for kids tonight, so it should put us 9th in the feature. The track's definitely drying off. Our feature's next, so we're making our feature adjustments. 25 laps. Feel pretty good right now, so I'm happy with the car.
Feature time, 25 laps here at the Grove, rolling off 9th. I probably get the worst start of my racing career ever, so at least that's how it feels, especially watching the video back. I'm just a little too tight here on the start. I think some of our problem has been the fuel load in the car, but we're going to fix that too. We're getting on track here, but we're going green. The 11 car gets me on the outside right away, and I kind of get tight and push to the right, and I get passed on both sides. Cam Smith gets me on the inside, Chase Dietrich on the outside. Roll down in here to 1, I'm kind of sliding the wrong way, and then Kyle gets me on the outside to 99, and then it's just a frustrating start. I get down in here to 3, I miss the bottom, I'm kind of stuck in the middle of the track, going nowhere. 20 car gets me on the outside around the Taylor. So I end up racing with these guys pretty much the whole race, 25 laps nonstop. And we kind of just get single filed out here. I do catch back up to the 99 a little bit, get racing with the 20, but I never really get away from these guys, and they really don't get away from me either. We kind of just single file out here. I think the 99 passes the 20, and I run back up on the 20, but we really don't get get past anybody. We just kind of hang right here on the 99 again, going on the 3, and he decides to go to the bottom, so then I follow him in down here. So overall, not a bad night, not a bad race. Just we got some fine tuning to do for sure to get this car dialed in. Although it just feels a lot better this week compared to last week, we got something to work with for sure. So move right along here. Feature's over, and on the next week. All right, feature's over. Ended up 14th. I think I lost all the spots in the first lap. Car was just a tick tight the whole race, to the point where it was on the verge of pushing over the cushion both ends. So probably went a little too far, but still not terrible. We were right there with probably 9, 10, 11, 12. We were all like right there, but 25 laps nonstop. Excuse me. It was hot in that car. So thanks everybody for watching. BillyDietrich.com for new merch. I'll own the link in tomorrow night. My crew did a good job. Thank them for putting up with this hot weather. So thanks again. See you next time.